my name is Sin. I'm now 12 years old and I am about to finish the 7th grade. I love the challenge of school and I am in the Accelerated PACE program in several honors classes. I was invited to be part of the Duke University Talent Identification program. And as part of that, I took my SAT test back in January. The average talented 7th grader invited to take it early scores a 1310, and I am proud to say my score was a 1350.
Yeah, let's get it up, yeah!
I enjoy performing in the school's choir, which I am now in my 5th year of doing, and I also like to cook and bake. My dad's bacon recipe was a finalist in a competition last weekend at Central Market. And I got to help him plate it for presentation, which was neat. Since I trained so hard and so often, I earned my black belt in karate last year, 9 months ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
While training for my black belt, I also began instruction in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I have traveled around Texas competing in BJJ, earning some medals to hang on my wall. My family keeps busy, and we do all kinds of things. Four-wheeling in our Hummer is one of my favorite things, as well as cheering for the Dallas Stars at the AAC when we are lucky enough to go. Six Flags, the annual National Brain Tumor Society Walk, Top Golf, the Children's Aquarium, Texas Ranger and Frisco Rough Rider Baseball, roller skating, movies, horse shows, SC Dallas Soccer, watching my older brother play special needs softball in Allen, NASCAR, Speeches for Children's Miracle Network, along with the annual Radiothon and the first dance marathon in the Dallas area, are all some of the things that have kept us busy over the last 6 months, in addition to school and medical appointments. When I am offered the chance to speak, I like to let you get to know me just a tiny bit first. I think it's important to focus on the good things so that you see me as a regular boy before jumping into my history. So now that we've covered all that, it's time to dive right in. On June 18th of 2009, I was diagnosed with a bouncy ball-sized tumor in the center of my head growing up from my brainstem. I had my first brain surgery a few days later, and on August 6th, I had my big brain surgery, where about 90 to 95% of the tumor was removed from my brainstem. It took a while for the biopsies to be classified, because my tumor did not neatly fit into a known specific type. It was certain that it was part of the astrocytoma group, but apart from that, it was unique. The World Health Organization classifies tumors and cancers from 1 to 4, and the best detail the pathologist could give was that mine was a grade 2 with grade 3 characteristics. Though some tumor was left behind, I did not have to undergo chemotherapy or radiation. The tumor board decided to just take the weight and watch it move, so I will always have MRIs to watch what the tumor is doing. By the way, I am proud to say I do all of my MRIs awake rather than having anesthesia. My head is packed tightly in a cage. I have to remain perfectly still for the whole time in that hot, uncomfortable, and claustrophobic contraption in that tiny tube. The addition of headphones and a mirror to watch a DVD playing behind my head while getting my 70-minute MRIs is amazing, but it does not always work, unfortunately. The good news is that so far, the remaining tumor is doing nothing. I hit a tremendous milestone last year by reaching the 5 years post-surgery mark without any changes, so I'm considered to be in remission. Apart from the regular MRIs, I also have appointments with my endocrinologist, who is following my slow growth, my ophthalmologist, who is following the vision impairment caused by my surgeries, and of course my neuro-oncologist. But I also see my pulmonologist to keep my mild asthma just that, mild. I have some lingering health issues post-tumor and surgery, but they are all well managed and, in my opinion, minor in the grand scheme of things. I don't let any of it slow me down. A brain tumor is what I was diagnosed with and treated for, but that does not forever make me a brain tumor patient. Yes, there is some left, and yes, it has to be watched. Yes, I might require further treatment later on down the line, but this is today and I'm going to enjoy it. The perception by most The perception by most people is that there has been some terrible sentence passed down on a person who has been told that they have a brain tumor. Don't get me wrong. It is not simple and it is certainly not all sunshine and roses. But medical science has come such a long way thanks to research supported by organizations like the National Brain Tumor Society. But just as important to remember is that your life is what you make of it and how you choose to navigate the roadblocks thrown in your way. I choose to live life with an upbeat attitude, help those around me when I can, and steer myself around the medical speed bumps in my own path with a smile. The National Brain Tumor Society has been able to raise awareness to let everyone know these are treatable and has raised money to ultimately help those living with a brain tumor by putting those funds into important research. I really like the Defeat GBM Research Collaborative, whose goal is to double the 5-year survival rate. My Uncle Daniel succumbed to a GBM in 2010, so any research related to GBMs holds a special significance for me. One of these years, I really want to participate in Head to the Hill and add my voice to those educating our lawmakers. I have been lucky to speak at 2 NBTS walks, and I hope that it helped to raise more for the organization. I applaud those of you here supporting yourself or your loved ones in your efforts to raise money for NBTS. Thanks for having me here today, and enjoy the rest of your day.
How old are you, young man?
What was that?
How old are you?
I'm 12 years old.
If you're not on your feet right now, give this young man a standing ovation. Something is wrong with you. Let's get up and give this man a clap. Get up, everybody, on your feet. That was very inspiring. Great job. Great job, Tim. Great job.